Hello everybody, Jackie here. Just wanted to check back in and say thank you so much for the comments and the new subscriptions. Today I want to talk about diplomas and transcripts and something that I just learned, and it's kind of embarrassing to say that I just realized this. It's taken me all this time to kind of realize it. I've had friends over the years that homeschool, that I'd call true homeschooling. We kind of school at home. They've been telling me to back off and don't be so stressful and pressuring. And I'm just like, no, because I came from public school. My upbringing, we even had transcripts in grade school of satisfactory, unsatisfactory, check plus, and I made really good grades, and it was always important to show mom and dad, and all these things. Pretty much, it's all I know. So that's what I've been doing with my kids, making sure they were getting transcripts and getting their lessons done, all the core courses and maybe an elective. And I just, enjoyed it and thought that was right. But I know now, kind of after we've just closed the school year 17-18 with our four kids. Next year, it'll be 2 in elementary, 2 in middle school. We have 1 entering middle. So it's going to be a lot more. And I have realized I need to back off. I need to have less stress for me. And the best thing about the age groups now we're getting in is that they're getting more independent in their study, and responsibilities are increasing for them. So for me as the parent, I have seen lots of other parents stress about diplomas and transcripts, and we're homeschooling, and I want to make sure they walk across the stage. I want to make sure they get that diploma and all this and that. And I felt the same way. Can I just open this door and give you this revelation that came to me? A diploma, I have one. I have a diploma, and I have an associate's degree, and I have a bachelor's degree, and they're beautiful. And they come in this hard case. They're beautiful. They have, gold foil, embossed seal on them, the president's signature, and all this and that. And they're nothing more than a very pretty certificate. So as you think of your child needs a diploma, I can help you print one for your child, 5th grade, 8th grade, and even 12th grade. It would be legitimate, and it would be legal. Well, there's no really legality on a diploma. Anyone can make a pretty certificate for their child, which actually I'm going to make one for my 5th grader. He graduated from elementary school. So know this, think this, diploma is a pretty certificate, a pretty document certificate with official, signatures on it, signifying a completion of something. I know, crazy, right? I'm like, wait a minute, I worked hard for my diploma. I went legitimately to public school, and I worked really hard on my credits. I made sure that, I did what I was supposed to do. And your child, I'm sure, is doing the same thing. But if you make a pretty certificate, or I can actually help you do that, comment below, it's a pretty certificate. I know, crazy. It is a crazy, crazy thing, because I know for me, I was like, but a diploma is like a legitimate public school, high school document. Well, why can't you get one from homeschool as well? And I know I can back it up with some other people who do homeschool, that this is true. Okay, what is important? The transcript. That's what's important. And I will give you this revelation as well. A transcript can be done by you. Yes, I know, crazy. You can go on Excel, Word, Google Docs, or whatever you want to do, and make out your transcript. Now, I will put this little plug in there, and they're not paying me for it, and I'm just merely saying it because I'm a mom of 4 who wants, the right paperwork, but less work. Less paper too, actually. But anyway, Discovery K-12, discoveryk12.com wonderfully has a transcript generator. I'm sure there's other ones out there, anything like that. You have to pay for a parent account. So worth it, in my opinion. Again, totally, they don't even know I'm talking about them, but Discovery K-12, I have used them for years because, again, I thought it was so important that they had a transcript every year, show grandma and grandpa, take it to, I think, the movie theater or an ice cream place. I think they give you free stuff for straight A's or something. It is great to have. It's a great document to have. You don't have to have someone officially do it. My children, our children, my husband and I, our 4 kids, we have them in FLVS Flex, okay? What that is that's an option in the state of Florida, Florida Virtual School, FLVS, and there's Florida Virtual School full-time, which is a legitimate public school option. They comply to all the public school policies, including state testing and such. But Florida FLVS Flex is the homeschool option. Or you can go to a brick and mortar and maybe grab one of the classes that FLVS Flex offers, like a Spanish or something. We have done this, and because we're not the full-time official public school option, we have a built-in transcript inside of our login, and it says unofficial transcript. But it's legitimate. We have teachers. We're using state standards, and so all this stuff is already kind of legitimate, has a backing to it. So if anyone to really ask about my children's transcript, I could say, here, screenshot or retype it. My child had these grades in these classes and got these credits. Now, I will tell you this. I have less stress, not because I'm eating more dark chocolate, which I don't have any right now on my desk because I ate it. I have less stress because of this revelation. Kindergarten through 8th grade. Let me repeat that. Kindergarten through 8th grade transcripts don't really matter if you're staying homeschooled. It is great to have, and by all means, parents, document your children's school and academic history. I think it's great to do. I'm doing it still for my kids, but it doesn't have to be an official transcript. What matters is 9th through 12th grade. 9th through 12th grade transcript matters, especially if you're talking about college, junior college, community college, or maybe even some job applications. 9th through 12th, you'll need to record their grades and also their credits, maybe get a good GPA in there and figure it out. And then that's what really matters. And you're like, well, I want a real transcript. If you said FLVS Flex is offering an unofficial one, well, again, as a homeschooler or schooling at home, that's what we do, it's still going to be legitimate because you'll have that backing. You'll say, look, I have these screenshots from FLVS. It's unofficial, but my child honestly did these classes, honestly got these grades, had teachers doing them, if they ever want to question it. So breathe. Everyone breathe and relax, because I know me, type A, high strung, and want to do everything by the book. I like to comply. I like policy. I like rules. They're there for a reason, and you got to find what fits for you. Whether you're doing homeschool, whatever curriculum you're doing, whether you're doing unschooling, deschooling, whatever they want to call it, life learning, it is important that you understand these concepts. Again, diploma is a pretty certificate that anyone can make for 12th grade. If you complete high school, we can make a diploma from, my kids, we can make up a name, from Awesome Academy, and make that diploma. But that's not what colleges are looking for. They're looking for the transcript. And depending on the college, you'll be required to take the SAT and or the ACT. That's what's really going to measure their academic entrance. Okay, I sure hope this was a revelation to you, because I know it was a revelation to me, to go, wow, diploma, because I just saw even recently on one of the message boards in Facebook, the moms groups, I just said, I had heard it from another person, and it taken me time to realize that even when I went to college, they didn't ask for my diploma, they asked for my transcript. So diploma, pretty certificate. Transcript, measurable information about your academic history. All right, if you have any more questions, please continue to comment, subscribe, share with friends and family. I want to help other parents, all parents in the state of Florida, understand what to do and feel empowered on their choice and their control for their child's education, because I know it's important. It's important. We're in a new age, new everything. So continue to reach out and look at all the information out there. I'm not the only one, but I do appreciate those who do subscribe and get the information from my site. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.